Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Lost Legacy. As you can see, picking up right after the big bullshit fight, where they refused to let me stealth it properly. Because Naughty Dog doesn't actually like their games having stealth, I guess.
Let's see where this goes.
And you know, they decide to do the classic video game thing, where the guy with the most armor on has the best line of sight, or has the best vision ever.
There must be a way into the city somewhere.
And that all the face coverings and that are obviously just for show and are actually invisible. They're not really there. It's all a mind game because they can see better than the guys who don't have those things on.
Whoa, up there. Guess Asav couldn't find an entrance, so he made his own. You'd think Asav would have more respect for this place.
Weird.
Never thought I'd see a place more spectacular than Calicut.
It's a shame, in a way, that the lure's hidden from the world.
Now we know why.
I mean, you assume you know why, but I mean, well, I guess, yeah, I was gonna say, based on other Uncharted games, it could very well not be that the case, but at the same time, there actually isn't all that many chapters left of this game, so there actually is a decent chance that this is, that, you know, odds are this is the final place. It's not like the place before the place before the place, like in most. Marriage ornament, eh? Like marriage ornament as in like worn on, like is it an ornament like that some, like a bride or somebody wears on their wedding day, or is it an ornament that like it's just like present during the wedding or something? Like I whatever. Don't know. Don't get enough information. I would love to have more information on some of these treasures. I mean, there's some that are fairly obvious and I couldn't care less about.
There's another god.
I'm guessing it's one of the Hoysala kings.
How many kings did they have in their day?
11. The young king was the last in their line.
Well, his plan worked. Saved his city from the Persians.
I mean, yeah, sure. You know, he just had to bury it. You know, yeah, this is the looks of a successful plan right here. Is, you know, fucking treasure hunters crawling all around it. Is this where I'm supposed to be going, by the way? I see I crawled into that hole. That's where I came out of. Oh, I think I need to go maybe up above it. Alright, I'm gonna go up there, because that looks like someplace I haven't been yet.
There we go. Up this way.
I will say, having just recorded Far Cry 5 earlier today and doing the zombie DLC with grappling hook and that, the grappling hook in Uncharted, at least, like, it's great. Like, it's fantastic. The main reason it's fantastic is you don't hurt yourself with fall damage when you fucking let go of it. Unlike in fucking Far Cry 5, where pretty much every time you let go of the grappling hook, you fucking almost kill yourself with fall damage.
This keeps getting more and more spectacular.
Well, I mean, we're probably getting closer and closer to where the king lived, so... Oh, where are we going? Alright, the back of it, eh? Oh, ding it again. Yeah, there it is. What is this? A brass bell, a Hanuman. Oh, yeah, it's still got the dinger inside of it as well. Dinger? Dongle? I don't know.
Damn it. They've blown the entrance.
Shocking.
Must have been the explosion we heard.
Gotta be another way in.
I mean, there always is, because it's a video game. In real life, there doesn't necessarily have to be another way in. But also in real life, I feel like somebody looking for an important treasure wouldn't be blasting his way through the site where it's at. I mean, because, I mean, there's always the chance that and a decent chance at that your explosions will,
I see him.
good that you do, because I sure, oh, there. Is it just the two of them? Because, I mean, if it's just the two of them... Yeah, I got it. There's a treasure in the area.
big
Alright,
city.
Yeah,
must
yeah,
be
I got it. Treasure. Got it. There you go. Stop
A
it.
bath?
Or a well.
An enameled... a betel box? I don't know what that means.
Possibly both.
Man, they really made a mess of that, didn't they? Alright. I mean, I have C4 of my own. So wait, this is a
Bit deeper
bath.
here.
I don't remember how to go down. There it is. I was hitting the right button, by the way. It just didn't accept it right away because she dunked in the water and then, like, had to slick her hair back, I guess, to continue swimming. I don't know. So, over here, maybe? Yeah, it is. A Cino. I know that word. A jeweled pipe mouthpiece. I don't remember what it is, though. I do not remember what a Cino is, or however she pronounced it. Over here. Oh. Could it be the massive staircase that I'm looking for? Picture.
Huh, look there. The queen and her handmaidens. Maybe these were the royal bards.
Some statues of women for a change.
I mean, most cultures had,
Women actually played a big role in Hoysala society, particularly the queens.
Not surprised, with the kings and men going off to fight all the time.
They were also involved in the fine arts, poetry, music, that sort of thing. Ballur was their city, in a way.
I mean, like, a lot of cultures did have, like, a lot of respect for the women and that. I mean, like, especially, like, back in the day, I mean, like, before the Bible, like, women had a lot of power and respect. And, I mean, there was, like...
What on earth is this?
I don't know, the Bible fucked up everything, man. Just absolutely everything. I mean, even back before then, there was slavery, but it wasn't, like...
What is it?
Like it is,
Ancient
like it
Khanate script.
was...
Looks like stanzas.
I was gonna say like it is, but it's not really is it? 'Cause
Seems
it's
so.
Not well. I mean, there's still probably slavery in places, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like you see all this stuff about like ancient
Dina.
Rome and that, and like
It's
how
the Sitar's
well
distant
they were
ancestor.
doing, and then like you get to
Maybe they
like where
gave
the Bible
performances
showed
in
up, and just everything went to shit. Like everything fucking went downhill for a good chunk of time before it started coming back up even a little
It is
bit.
a drum.
They keep all sorts of things in here.
It's weird. You would think as time went on, progress would be made, but nope. Fucking humans, man. We suck. There it is. What do we get this time? A Shisham bread box, eh? It's not a box, that's a bowl with a lid. Come on. Alright. I guess a lot, yep. And what do we get here? No wonder there was a lot of treasures in this one. Silver comb perfume flask. So it's a comb that holds perfume. Interesting. Now my question is does the perfume somehow leak onto the comb bit so that it gets applied to the hair as they comb it, or
Fraser,
is it separate?
over here.
Whoa.
This looks like a giant horn.
Look
You're
at
gonna
this.
blow into it? Oh, this is probably Ganesh's tusk, right?
Incredible. It's an altar of some kind.
Looks like the king suffered dearly for their people.
They weren't just protecting the tusk. Historians believe that it was a symbol of power and dominance, but I reckon they misunderstood. It was a symbol of their people, their culture. It was a symbol of them.
Wait, so what are these?
Dad was here. Something big, all right. Why didn't that stupid bastard tell me?
You said it yourself. He wanted to keep you safe.
I can't let Asav get that tusk. No. No, we can't.
Thank you. Thank me after we get out of this alive.
Fair point.
Don't forget Ganesh.
Oh. Glad I brought this.
Yeah, except that wouldn't have made more sense that the door opened when you put it on there, not, you know, after you took it off, right?
Through here.
Feel like they didn't think that through, did they? Oh, I see more dragonflies. There they are.
Magnificent.
All this grandeur, hidden away from the world.
But how do we get over there?
I'm assuming, like, you know, that looks more like a painting than a photo. I mean, there's one easy way down. Oh, I also see a treasure, right?
Come on. It's deep enough.
I would hope so, otherwise you wouldn't be saying it, eh? Well, I wouldn't be saying anything. Bronze Deccan incense burner. I call bullshit. I don't see anywhere to put the incense. But what do I know? Alright. This is a nice place, though. We are fucking cruising through these treasures. How many treasures did I say there were in this area? Like 16 or something? And I mean, we've been getting quite a few. Oh, this is always good to have to do this underwater. Alright, Nadine, you just chill there. I'll be back. I'll go find something to prop it up. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh, God. And this is like my 5th video in a row. It's technically my 3rd video in a row because I did take a break in recording Far Cry and this. Because this week I started with Far Cry. And last week I started with this. Sadavana Aura. It's really just dependent upon what's currently plugged into my capture card. Is which one I start with. But I mean, I had a pretty decent break between Far Cry and this game. I mean, I don't know why the hell my back is killing me so much today. I mean, last week it didn't even hurt this bad, and I recorded all fucking 5 of them, like, with almost no break in between. This is so not the angle that I want to be making this jump from, is it? Okay, there we go. It's like there's no fucking way. Ugh. Alright. Wait, what the hell is that in the water? Oh, hey, Nadine. That's weird. Alright. Go. Don't fall down too far, Chloe. Yeah, that's it. Man! It's almost like I knew that was going to happen because there were handholds down there that you couldn't reach from the bottom. Weird, right? Oh, God. I keep looking at the time.
You alright?
For how long I've been recording. Because I want it to be over.
Hey! Nadine Ross!
Really?
Oh my God. What the hell?
Is this really the time?
Oh, smart ass.
Like, is this really the time for this? Like, come on now. Fucking Christ, Nadine. I mean, yeah, I would do it if I was standing there with somebody, but I mean, come on now, you're supposed to be a professional.
Ready?
I've got my eye on you.
Yeah, I'd keep my eye on her too after that. Come on now.
Kind of a tight squeeze here.
It's surprising, like, how short this game feels. Like, for 9 chapters.
Oh, hello. Nice city you've got here.
Like, I guess it's got that one really big chapter. I mean, I guess Uncharted 4 really didn't feel that long either. I don't know how long Uncharted 4 was, though. Alright, so I'm guessing I need to go over there or over there. Oh my, alright. Picture time. Is this another bath? Looks like it could be. I never understood those. I know that they're like a really big thing in Japan too. They have like the baths and that. And now I'm basing that off of all the animes I watch where they're constantly, well, maybe not constantly, but you know. Like, I watched one really enjoyed called Demon Lord Retry. And like one of his main goals was that he wanted to build a bath. Like that's just like was his goal. Like has like a lot of power. It's one of those ones where like he's super overpowered, like he gets sucked into an alternate world as a video game character that he made. But the character that he made is from Candlestick, okay. Like a futuristic technology based game. Whereas he gets sucked into a fantasy world. And he can do like he gets administrator privileges somehow, and I'm not quite sure why, because I just don't know why. But I don't have to go down there again, do I? Maybe, I guess so. But isn't that where that's a rock underneath me? I probably shouldn't attempt that. I don't know if I go for the jump, will I be able to grab that? Oh, this is gonna, yeah, suck. All right. Where the fuck do I go from there? But anyway, he can do, so like because of the game that his character is from, he can't be hurt by pretty much any physical damage. Like he's almost immune to it. I think he said that because he created the character, and the only people able to damage that character had to be max level. Otherwise, like, they literally couldn't damage him. It's not like they did, like, just so little damage. It's they literally did no damage. Go this way, though. That looks deep enough. Bullshit. Like, a force field comes up around them, and they just get blown away. I mean, you keep pointing me this direction, but I don't see how this direction helps me. I feel like I kind of got screwed here. Because I feel like now I should be going on that side where the stairs are. Unless, wait, did I come? Oh, that's probably the door I came in. Yeah. But anyway. So it is one of those. But he can be hurt by magic because in his game there was no magic. But he ends up, I guess taking control would be the only real way to phrase it. He ends up taking control of a little village, and he can just pull shit out of thin air, and he can pull out, like, he pulls out these little boxes, and he can like create a base with them and whatnot. He created a fully working modern hospital using them, and then yeah, he created a hot spring resort with it. And, like, that was, like, his main goal. It was just very weird. And, like, because of the world he's in, you know, nobody understands any of how this shit works. But, yeah, it was it's a good one. There's only 12 episodes to it. I don't know if I don't remember if that was, I don't think I looked up whether or not they were getting a season 2 of that one. Oh, careful, Chloe. I also still have no fucking... Oh, wait, you know what? I probably got to swim underneath something, don't I? That would make sense. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, it was another one, like my favorite one is Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. And, both of those two end up... Like, there's not that much action in them. Like, there is action. And it is cool, action. But there isn't that much. It's a lot more, like... more standard, everyday kind of fantasy life things that they do, that they deal with. Like,
got water in my ears.
Death March more so than Demon Lord Retry. Because in Retry... There is a lot more combat in Retry. Like, pretty much every episode has a fight, but it's over fairly quickly.
I've run out of words.
Whereas Death March only has a few episodes. I guess most episodes of Death March have a fight too. It's just it's over a lot quicker.
Throne room, place to hide a magnificent bejeweled tusk.
Let's hope so.
But yeah, like I don't know. Like those two there are probably my two favorite animes currently.
As this day's going up.
Just because they're not like because I've also well that's a fucking shit picture.
Shit. I just realized something.
I think I know what it is.
That we're gonna need that disc soon?
Exactly.
Well, not much we can do until we find Asav.
Or until he finds us.
Is that really the picture that I get? Man, I don't think her phone was waterproof.
See your way up?
Looking.
But yeah, like just because it's not like because like I've been watching Fairy Tail recently as well. But like every fucking like it's just like Fairy Tail is just a lot of action all the time. Like there are so few episodes that involve downtime for them where there isn't like a world-ending life or death situation, somebody trying to sacrifice themselves to save someone else. Like that's like every fucking episode of Fairy Tail. Oh my god, Chloe, would you fucking grab the thing? Did I get it this time? I did. Alright, what is it? Flask. That makes sense. But yeah, like it's just a lot. Like I like Fairy Tail. Like I love the characters that are in it and everything, but it's just every episode is just like they try and make every episode like so emotionally impactful, and it's just loses it because there's not like it just makes it seem like their lives are just utter fucking garbage. Like all they're doing is saving each other over and over, or saving the world, or preventing another fucking catastrophic destruction or something. It's like, let them have a day off, writers. Like fucking hell. And yeah, it's just like I said, it's just a lot. Whereas like you watch whereas like I watch shows like Death March or Retry, and it's just a nice, like it's a relaxing show to watch. Like I mean, they have their moments, you know, where they get like the emotional hits in there, but it's nothing major. I actually, come to think of it, I don't think Retry. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't think Retry actually has any like emotional, like real emotional moments in it. I mean, it's honestly just kind of good times all around. I mean, even when bad shit happens, it's not like it's no big deal or anything. Like, it's weird. But like Death March, like it's good times, and then, you know, like they'll throw in a little bit of a sadness in there. I mean, nothing huge, but a little bit of a sadness, you know, like they don't really throw anything too sad in right away. I mean, it's like, yeah, not really at all for like the first few episodes. I mean, I mean, like I guess they really only have one real like kind of sad moment. It's when the second big bad guy is explaining how he became like he was, because that's like a fairly sad moment, and then like, you know, when the guy returns from that and everybody thought that, you know, he didn't make it out of the place after fighting the guy. It's a little sad, but you know, it's a happy sad.
I'll give this a spin.
But like, yeah, like it's not constant. Like there's so many episodes in, like I said, in Retry, there's not really any big threat or anything. Same with Death March. It's you know, because like
now
they're.
Noticed Shiva's got a king cobra for a necklace.
That's Vasuki, a king of the Nagas. Entities that take the form of the king cobra. It shows his control over fear and death.
Cobras were always my favorite snake.
Don't think I have a favorite snake.
But yeah, like
Okay, now what?
like
Well, there's
Death
gotta be
March
more to
and
this.
Retry,
Just
I
need to
can
figure out
rewatch
what
those
it is.
episodes like over and over again.
Coming?
Like I could probably just have those two shows on a loop and just constantly like have them cycle between
There's
each
another
other.
crank up ahead.
Climb down to the balcony below. Okay. It's down there. And I would probably be happy with it. Like, it's weird. But because like they don't have like constant fighting, like you get to see like the downtime in that. Like they have just like little like, I guess they're called slice of life type things on it. Also, this episode seems to be dragging on. I feel like I've been playing for way more than a half hour. But that could just be due to the fact of how many fucking treasures I've gotten. But yeah, so like those, like, it's just so, it's just nice because too many TV shows, they just go for all the action nowadays. Like, that's all it is action, and everything has to be bigger and badder and everything. Whereas, and then like you watch some shows, and then like you watch the shows like Retry or Death March, and it's not. It's just a nice. It's just nice, like it's just nice.
Okay,
Like even
I
like
better get a move on.
non-action shows are constantly trying to be like, oh, we need to, you know, have this because it's like, because it's relevant to something, right? Like they need to have the episode about gay rights, or they need to have the episode that, you know, shows the girl standing up for herself to prove that she's not weak, or that she's a strong, independent woman or something. And it's like, sure, that's fine, but when like every episode's like that, like that's why I like Modern Family, like I like that show because they don't have a whole lot of that. It reminds me a lot of like the older sitcoms and that, like not that long ago, watched, or Walmart there that I work at had Family Matters for sale, and picked up 3 or 4 seasons of that. Actually, not entirely sure.
No. Oh, no. Hang on. Oh, good suggestion.
And we watched that, and like that's like an old
That was a close one.
sitcom about an entirely black family, right? And like, if they had that show nowadays, that's all it would be about. Like their entire show would just be about the fact that they're black and mistreated, or they can't do something because they're not white, and that's the entirety of the show. Like even because like you watch Luke Cage in the first season of that, that's all it fucking is. It's like, oh, Whitey's keeping us down. And it's like, fucking Christ. But like you watch Family Matters, and they do have a couple episodes that bring up racism and that, but that's not the entire show, and it's fine, you know, like, and it's good. Like a lot of their problems are just normal fucking problems that, you know.
I did. I'll be right down.
It's just, I don't know. It's just too many shows and that have to say something, right? Like they can't just exist. They have to have a message. They have to, like, I don't know. It's unfortunate is what it is. Like nobody makes anything now just to make it. They make it so that it has a message, so that it has to have a message, so that it'll draw in. I don't know where the fuck I'm going here. I feel like down is probably not the correct choice here by the looks of this. Like, it has to have a message to gain points, right? It's all about fucking, like, getting brownie points with, like, different...
Slippery.
With, like, different cultures or stuff like that, you know? Like, oh, we have to have a gay character, or we have to have a transsexual character, or we have to have a black character, even if, and like, it's like, even if it makes no sense whatsoever, right? And it's just unfortunate. And it's starting to seep into video games as well. There's not, as with most things, it takes a lot longer for it to get into the video games than it does to get into movies and TV and that. Because obviously, like, the development cycle for a video game is significantly longer than that.
Here we go.
Than a cycle for movies.
Okay, I've got this one.
Okay, actually, hang on. Apparently, I need to check something here. I'm assuming that there's one of these that it's better for me to be at than the other. Yeah, here it is. Because I'm assuming that thing's gonna move. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Alright, calm yourself there, controller. Oh, there it is. Oh, whoops. I realized that was like a rather long tirade that had absolutely nothing to do. It had no relevancy to this game in the slightest. But, But, you know, it was just on my mind because I just recently rewatched Death March again. So, I mean, I've been thinking about it because I bought the mangas for it. And they were surprisingly
lending a hand again.
all things considered. They did cut quite a bit out of the
And here comes Shiva's drum.
the second one. But I mean, the first one was insane.
Come on, jump to the drum.
Thought it was an hourglass.
It's an hourglass-shaped drum.
Sure.
Oh shit, here we go. Hang on.
Oh, okay, I feel like she maybe wasn't supposed to grab that right away. It's a good thing that all ancient cultures in the Uncharted series followed the you have to be an
And
Olympic
now we
gymnast
turn
to
the
do
water
it.
on for this side.
Alright. To unlock our secrets, you have to be like
And here we go.
the best fucking free climber that ever existed.
Now we've got water running down both sides.
Yep.
Oh, shall we?
So I'm guessing we could have done either side first. Probably didn't make too much of a difference.
Is that it?
We'll find out in a moment.
Is that what? Oh, just it, as in, like, are we done here? Well, let's see. This will probably cause more water to come out. Or it'll just, oh, okay, I see it's going to move the water, so, okay.
That sounds promising.
Yeah. Third eye
Oh.
of Shiva. The light is shining on that statue across the way.
Ooh, light puzzles. I love light puzzles. Oh, okay. What the fuck is that thing?
Guess we're not done.
When the Hoysala want to protect something, they don't do it halfway. Come on.
Whee. You know, it's amazing how good Chloe is at calculating exactly how much rope she needs to let out. It worries me that there's all this protection here, because it leads me to believe that we're going to be in combat at some point. 'Cause, I mean, I got grappling points and I got protection in that. Well, that's probably not good that this statue's down.
Well, this one didn't stand the test of time.
So the odds of me not having to fight a bunch of enemies in this area is probably pretty slim, right? With all this cover around and that. Alright, dickhead, I see that you're not facing the right way, so shall we turn you around?
Ah, here we go.
And...
think it's
oh,
It's a
too
prison.
far. There we go. Okay, so
You
the
were
one
right.
is bust.
Of course I was.
Oh, no, that's not quite good enough,
About what?
apparently.
What you said, back in that place with all the statues and X's. Things always come in threes.
There
He
we
pointed
are,
at
that's
tridents,
better.
The light split into 3 beams, and Shiva's third eye.
Am I gonna have to fight here, or are these here just conveniently placed so that I can do that and not have to walk around? Because I feel like there's too much cover, because I feel like if that's all it was, they wouldn't have bothered with the cover. That it? Nope, a little bit. Nope, there we are.
Huh. The light's hitting the statue, but nothing's happening.
Well, I mean, we obviously got to do both sides, Nadine. Come on. I also don't know if that one's actually... I'll go check it out. I don't know if it's in the right spot or not. Oh, I see. It's probably not.
Look up. The statue's not in the right place.
Ah, right.
Okay, so this should be it right about... No, that's too far. No, a little bit further. A little bit. Nudge it. Nudge it. That looks about good.
Nadine, be a dear.
We're ahead of you.
Oh, wow. Is she actually going to line it up for me? Nice. And Nadine, you fucked it up. You done fucked up. There we are.
Got it.
I call bullshit. I thought I know for a fact mine was in a better position. Whatever. Aha. A little awkward, but whatever. Works. Is somebody gonna have to stand there and hold up the mirror? Because I don't see us putting that statue back together unless Chloe can pull some a big bucket of super glue out of her pant pocket there, which I don't see happening.
Well, shit. This one's busted.
Let me see.
Yeah, she's going to.
Hang on.
You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got this, Nadine. Be the statue. Ooh, this one's crooked, though. Well, I mean, that should be.
There.
You make
I'm
a
guessing I'm also
phenomenal
going to have
statue.
to hold this one in place.
Right.
No? There's no way that
Someone
wouldn't
put
roll
this
back
on?
down.
What's happening? I can't see from over here.
I mean, it caused another beam of light. Now it's shining down into that thing where we filled with water.
What's happening?
Oh, it made a new thing down there.
Oh, shit. They found us! Get
Of
ready!
course they did.
Chloe! Get up here!
That would have been bad. Good. Well, no, they're still shooting at us.
We need the kid. Priority!
You're finished!
Oh god, that one doesn't have Oh, bringing the big one. I wonder what that was for. Was that couldn't have been for firing every gun. I mean, it is close to the end of the game, maybe, but... Alright, I need to take out this rocket launcher, dickhead. Oh. Fucking enemies in this game. Like, they're so fun. Yeah, I feel like automatic fucking real pistols and shit wouldn't be a good weapon to use from that distance. Just saying. Is that it? Nope. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Okay, is that it now? I'm gonna keep... I want to keep this. I definitely don't want the shotgun. Actually, you know what? I will take a shotgun. Why not? Let's go. Nadine's still aiming at something, which generally doesn't bode well, but...
him down!
Oh, did that work? Man, did this shotgun take down a heavy in 2 shots? Fuck yeah. Oh, where the hell have you been? Oh, there's another dick. Oh, Chloe, fire! What the hell are you doing? I was trying to aim and fire and she just kept staring at the fucking ground. Like, I don't know what the fuck she was planning on doing with that. I don't see where the fucking explosion is. Because I do still see explosion. Got him. Oh wow, so this pistol one shot so far. Even through the helmet. Alright, now this is gonna collapse on me. Shotgun. Loaded. Alright.
The door's just ahead.
I found them! No escape!
No rocket launcher. Oh god. Unless maybe that guy isn't wearing a helmet.
I'm going!
Oh, I ran closer to him. Oh, I saw you there. Or, well, more specifically. Nope, not you. I'm liking this shotgun. It's fucking nice. Oh, they blew off the, thing there. You know, I'll take it off. Shotgun bullet. You know what? Nah, I'll keep this for now. It's gone. Enough.
Come on!
Odds are we need to be down here anyway. Oh shit, I missed a fucking conversation. Oh, and a picture. Fuck.
Well, now that was quite the fall. You had me worried. Come, it's time for a reunion. He wouldn't give you up, despite my efforts to persuade him.
Sam! Jesus.
Hey, you made it.
Dude.
It's all right. He is like a girl.
It's not right. How about we get these cuffs off and I'll show you how girls hit.
What the hell is she doing here?
You said find help, I gotta help.
Yeah.
I must admit, you are quite the schemer. First you steal my disc, then you have your expert run me around in circles, huh? That's clever. Perhaps there's a little Indian blood in you after all.
Sure. I'll take the credit.
Well, let's finish what we started.
All right, all right. Oh, Nadine Ross.
Don't talk to me.
I was gonna say, you look good.
Was I not clear? What's that smell?
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't exactly had access to running water and soap recently.
I mean, there was running water, just not soap.
All the people you could have brought with you.
She saved my ass more than once, you know.
You do remember that she also tried to kill Nathan and I many, many times.
And to be fair, you two tried to do the same to her.
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is that the second we turn our backs, there will be a knife in there.
I can hear every word you're saying.
I know!
I trust her.
You know what? Fine. I guess I'm just a little bit irked that we are walking away with nothing. But I guess you know what that's like, right?
Oh,
Real classy, thank you.
Time and place, children.
more that came from.
Bike racks after school.
Oh, what
hurry
a
up.
pair of tools. You know, come to think of it, I want to see where's the load, because I missed those two not that long ago. Can I see the auto saves? No? Do we not get auto saves? Let's see, 2:58, which is probably about the time. Well, okay. 4:12 would be, yeah, what it is now. Alright. Yeah. And I don't think I can start at specific checkpoints. It's unfortunate. If I could. Go to a checkpoint right before. Because it was during that light puzzle. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention.
It appears the kings have one final test.
Looks like you won't be needing us, though, so we'll just be on our
On the
way.
contrary. Surely you know the story. You see, Shiva gave Parashuram the mighty axe that struck Ganesh in the face, bringing Shiva's son, one of the greatest of the gods, to his knees. Another casualty of war.
Don't.
Seriously, Chloe, he's just gonna kill him!
He's right. But if you refuse, you will watch them die, inch by inch.
All right!
Chloe, don't!
Okay, let's see what we got.
I mean, I heard something big move, and this is clearly some kind of giant elevator. But I mean, other than that, I don't really got nothing. Oh, I see. We got these here. Alright, well, we've been going for that long. I don't think we've entered a new chapter, but... Let's see. Fuck. I think I'll still call it here, because I don't know how long this is going to take for me to figure out this puzzle, and if it takes too long, then there's going to be a cutscene, and it's going to be over an hour, so we'll end it here. So yeah, we'll end it here. We'll start this part next time. Hopefully that'll also leave it so that there's two parts next time, because if I recall, the last chapter of Uncharted games isn't very long. It's like a boss battle and that's it, I think. So it might just be that in this one as well. But we'll call it for today, or for this week. And we'll see if we even have enough game left to make it through all 3 days next week. So thanks everybody for watching. And I will see you, well, next week.
That looks right.
Yeah, now we tend to the other two.
You were right.
Of course I was. About what?
What you said, back in that place with all the statues and axes. Things always come in threes. 3 points of a trident, the light split into 3 beams, and Shiva's third eye.
You know about Shiva's third eye?
Yeah. Wisdom.
And destruction. He only opens it to impart one or the other.
Ugh, hope it's wisdom.
Yeah, not with our luck.
There.
You make a phenomenal statue.
Get over there. This thing's heavy.
Right.